Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a get unready with me and kind of how I take care of my skin. I don't always do this because my skin's kind of sensitive, so if I do like too much cleaning to it, I break out, which sounds really bizarre, but that's just what happens. So let's get unready. I just got home. I'm going to be going to bed, and it was really cold outside, so my nose is going to run, and I'm going to sniffle more than I normally do. I know I sniffle a lot. It's because my nose runs quite often, especially like if I look down or just, I don't know, it just runs quite a lot. Like so I'm always like sniffling. I don't mean to. It just, that's just how it is. So let's get unready. So, because I have such like hard to get off mascara, I have the Too Faced mascara Melt Off. I can't remember what it's called. I don't use it that often, but it's an oil that gets rid of your mascara. So you just put it on just like you would mascara. And I do this and you just like drift on my face or something, or it's flickering. I don't know what's going on here. I do this instead of using the product I'll show you that I'm going to use, because I feel like this doesn't irritate my eyes nearly as much as the other stuff. So I just let it sit on there and leave it until I get ready. To get off my foundation and all my makeup, I use the Juice Beauty. It's the Stem Cellular Cleaning Oil. I love this stuff. It's really great. It literally just like melts off. I gotta put my ring over here. But it literally melts off your makeup, and it's really great. So I just squirt a little bit into my hands. Okay, that's more than a little bit, because it, you know, it runs. So I just kind of, and just rub it all into my face. And you can kind of see like it is just taking all my, I know I look super crazy now, but this is what happens. It takes all your makeup off. You just rub it in and it just melts away. So you look crazy, but you know, that's okay. You're taking your face off, so. Okay. You can kind of see I got makeup on my hands. So I just, you know, gotta get rid of all that excess oil. To take it off, I just use basic cotton rounds and just wipe it away. So, see, it's all gone, except for like my, oh god, it got caught on my nose ring. My eyeliner is really hard to take off, but we'll get that off. I'll show you guys how I get it off. And I just keep using these rounds because that's the best way to get it off. Like I've never used anything but the cotton rounds to get my makeup off with this, you know, cleansing oil, but it's the best way. I know I do like those breaks as I'm talking. It's because I'm just so focused on what I'm doing that I kind of like lose track on what I'm doing. As you can see, I still kind of have some makeup on just because of how it like how I worked it into those areas, and it makes me nervous to get that oil around my eye. I think I missed the spot. it's hard because I'm not doing this in my mirror. Like, I have this sitting, my camera sitting inside my medicine cabinet because I don't have anywhere else to put it. But anyways, because my skin is so sensitive when it comes to like oils, like I can't put too much oils on it. Like those beauty oils that are supposed to be really good for your face, I can't put those on there because I have fuzzies all over my face. Because if I just leave that on there, it will make me break out. So, and this is the way I have to do things. So I just take a makeup wipe and just get rid of all that excess stuff. So, you know, like the leftover oil, any leftover makeup. My packages of these wipes are gonna fall, so apologize for all that crinkling noise. And these are just like, they're the Simple brand. I don't know if I like them, to be honest. I usually use the Neutrogena ones. I really like those. I've used those for years, but this has the ridges, so I figured I would try it, and I got cash back on it, so I just went with it. So I'm just, like, I know you're not supposed to like really rub at your eye because it's such a sensitive area, but I put a lot of makeup here, so I have to kind of get rough with them, and that's why they're super red now. But just gonna get off that oil and any leftover makeup it may have left. Left. I still have some makeup that won't come off, but that's okay. It'll come off from me rubbing my eyes, like, you know, when you sleep and you wake up, it'll come off then, so I'm not too worried about it. So because it is winter, and usually in the winter is when like my combination skin like really starts to emerge, so I can't feel it now, but usually right here is where I get really dry, especially like right now it's the side that's super dry. To fix this little problem I have, I like to use the Glam Glow Glam Starter. It's a Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, Hydrant Mega Illuminant. It's my first Glam Glow. That's such a hard thing for me to say. Glam Glow. And it sounds weird when I say it. But it's my first Glam Glow product. And there's so much in here. And like, I can see why it's expensive now, because you get so much product, which doesn't seem like it in this, like, it's a kind of a big jar, but then it's like, that's moisturizer, and you don't, like, that I guess to some people this would be considered little for a moisturizer, but you honestly do not need that much. So I have the color Light. I have the color Nude Glow, so it's the lightest one that they have, and honestly, I just take a finger, stick it in there, and just dab a couple spots around my face, because you honestly do not, oh, sorry, it smells so good. It smells like apricots, and I love the smell of apricots, but you honestly do not need that much at all, because if you did do a lot more, you would look like someone just put a bunch of highlighter on your face, because it does give you like a glow. So like sometimes, excuse me, sometimes I would use this like before I do my makeup, because it almost like is as good as like just using it as a primer. So sometimes if I want to glow and I don't want to use one of my primers that is like an illuminating primer, I will use this instead, because like I showed you, there's so much product in this little jar, and you can see that my hands are like reflecting. So anyways, that's what I put on my face to kind of lock in that moisture. And because I'm getting older, you have to take care of your eyes. So I use the, I'm probably gonna butcher this name, but the Kryles? I don't know if you guys can tell. There you go. If I go in focus with it, you can see what this brand is. So it's, I think this is like the travel size, or it's the smallest size you can get, because sometimes I like to get the small sizes, even though like they say you shouldn't because you end up spending more money that way. But I like to buy the small sizes because what if I don't like it? Then I have a giant thing that I'm not even going to use because I don't like it. So I'd rather spend like the little bit of money on this to see if I like it, and then next time I'll get the bigger one. But this is the Midnight Recovery Eye. So I just put a little bit on my finger, tap them together, and then tap around my eye, and then just massage it in around there. For my lips, of course, I gotta use my Best Damn lip mask. So I literally just scoop some on the top of my nail and just put it right on top and work it in. Since I have a hard time sleeping sometimes, I found this in my bag, and I was like, oh, yes, there it is. Wondered where this was, but it's the Perfectly Posh Sleepy Sleep Skin Stick. So it's filled with like the scent of lavender, and I love it. It helps you sleep. I really feel like it does help you sleep. So for me, I put it just directly across my forehead, just, you know, back and forth, but you can put it on your wrist, on your temples, or on your forehead. I've done it in all spots before, and I could not sleep. I think I just put too much on, and it overpowered my senses to where I couldn't sleep. But just a little bit will go a long way. And now I don't do this routine every day, and the reason is because of my skin. It's sensitive to too much product, to where if I do use too much product, I will break out, and I don't break out. Like, I sound like I'm being like, it's against the rules for me to break out, but I literally have such a clear complexion without washing my face daily or anything like that, that I don't need a whole lot of product. Like, you see these girls are like, okay, so here's my daily night routine. I'm gonna add this, this, and this, and this, and this, plus this 10-page list of things I do to my face. But if I were to do that, my skin would go crazy and I'd be breaking out all over the place. I've always had a clear, good complexion. I get it from my parents. They both have very clear complexions. Like, I don't think anyone has really had an acne problem in my family. And we just, like, I have somewhat oily skin. It's mainly in the center section, but it just, I don't have bad skin, and so I don't need a whole lot to do. But this is what I do on the occasion. I'm doing it now because I try to do it at least once a week, if not 2 times a week. I definitely am going to start moisturizing maybe like every other day or every couple of days, just because this cold weather is going to dry me out on the outside of the middle of my face. So that's how I get ready for bed when I do. And I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions for me or anything, just comment below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.